What's up, guys? We're back with another video. We are playing the Montana Mutants today, facing Alex Reyes. Alex Reyes is an absolute fireballer. He's insane. But we got Vida Blue on the mound. This is basically his debut video. Um, Vida. I've heard a lot of good things about him, and I've always hated hitting against his 78 card. 78 overall, his silver card that you get, I think, from just a pack, just from leveling up. But yeah, it's just tough to hit. His motion is tough. But anyway, leading off is Craig Biggio against Alex Reyes, and Craig Biggio just misses a slider, just gets under one, and that is the first out of the inning. Um, the big key to facing big boys like Alex Reyes is getting the pitch count up, getting the energy down, and then just you know, hitting a ball super hard that they miss. They misplace. So anyway, good swing by Mikey, and man, he drills one up the middle, really hard hit, and he actually beats out. I think that was Sandberg right there on the shift. Mickey's up. He fouls the ball off. 3-2 count, and unfortunately he pops it up, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. And but Mike Trout is awesome. He's very fast at first, so his stealing isn't that great, but I'm not going to steal with him. We got Big Gary Sheffield up, looking to do some damage, first inning damage here. I'm looking to drive in at least one run. I'm looking for that inside fastball. I get it, and I barely poke it over the second baseman's head. But this guy was smart on defense, and it was just dumb base running here. It was a dumb base running mistake that I really shouldn't have made. But I don't know. I mean, it just kind of sucked. So first pitch with Vida gets a little fly out to left field to Mikey Trout out there. He is so awesome, man. He plays above his stats, no doubt about it. But okay, so yeah, one pitch, and then the second pitch we get Luis Gonzalez to swing a little bit, or basically check swing on a changeup, and then he hits a solid little doink through through the infield, through hand ram at short, and through Gary Sheffield at third base. So three pitches, one out. It's all right. We got a runner on first who's not super fast. We got Mike Schmidt up. He goes ahead and pops that up, and Craig Biggio misses it, but Reggie Jackson gets there, and just lobs it to second because he was back for some reason. But yeah, so we got kind of lucky there. Got two outs. And that, I believe, is the first hit of the game. Or that may have been considered an error. I think it actually was. We get Hanram to barely touch a curveball there and get out of the inning unscathed. Hitting fifth, Reggie Jackson 2-2 count, and he gets a pitch to hammer and takes care of business. I mean, that's just a bomb. 106 off the bat is beautiful. Great hit. We are up 1-0. All right, so we have Mr. Hanram up, and man, barely fair. Hits that, just pokes it right over third base. Great hit. Barely in there at second, and he actually wasn't in there in second. He gets gunned out. Should have stayed at first. Should have kept it a single. But next pitch, Jason Giambi hits one in the corner, and that is not. He is not going to get thrown out on that. That's a perfect hit for Mr. Giambi there. So we have one out and a guy on second, and roll out. And okay, so we advance the runner with Mr. Ring. He has a new name now, but you guys won't see that until I put it on a new video. And now we got Vida up, little ground ball. Unfortunately, we couldn't take advantage of that opportunity, but it's no big deal. We're up 1-0 here. All right, so Vida is pitching. He's doing well. 7 pitches so far. 7 pitches and 1 out in the bottom of the second. It's a 1-0 game. He's awesome. So We're up against Cargo here, 2-2 count, and missed very badly with the fastball. But luckily, we did not get punished there. I believe that is the first hit of the game. Um, and, that was probably the worst thing that Vida did all game. Not to spoil anything. Okay, that's the second hit of the game. So, 2 hits. They got 2 guys on, 1 out. I'm getting a little bit nervous here, but we have the 8 hitter, Torrey Hunter. I know that this guy has zero power. I saw some of fastball right down the middle. Probably shouldn't have done that, but gets him to fly out to Mickey. And Mickey, with the absolute cannon, just guns out. Oh, I don't even know who's on second, but he gunned him. It was a beautiful throw. Awesome. All right, we're up with Craig Biggio, and we swing over a slider like a fastball, and unfortunately, we struck out. Up with Mike Trout, and we did not miss the curveball. Last pitch it was a slider, but we didn't miss the off speed there. Took an 0-2 count and grabbed a hit. We are 2-1 with Mickey, and Mickey, again, I don't know why it's lagging, but anyway, again, just flies out to left field. Unfortunately, we are 2 outs and in the top of the third, but Reyes has 43 pitches. Gary Sheffield check swings, and nope. We get the okay from the umpire. So we are in a 1-2 count, and we absolutely smoke a ball. But I decided not to go 3 because I learned my lesson last time. So I'm up here with the Reg Man, and I'm way under that. I'm lucky I didn't pop that up. That would have been scary. Yeah, Reggie, kind of what I was looking for, low off speed, but way too low. And just throws me on the changeup. I was looking high fastball, and he just gets me there. So Vida here is pitching really well, throwing to Alex Reyes, and he pokes a hit. I was like, what? He pokes out a hit. I'm like, okay. So no outs, 1-2, slide step with Vida. An absolute dot on the inside part of the plate. We got 1 out. 0-0 count. This guy's first pitch swinging, and that hit ends up not hurting so bad because we get the double play, and we're into the 4th inning now. So hand rams up, and just drills a fastball. I was sitting on that, and that is going to be, well, if he reached on his first double, or first single, I guess you could say, his first hit, it would have been a double. It would have been his second double of the game, but yeah, second hit of the game. Giambi rolls it over at first base, but that advances hand ram to third base, so it's a productive out. It's all good, Giambi. We have Mr. Ring Up, now named Mr. Salmon, I believe, and, he hits one, center field, and the center fielder gets it, and I'm starting to run home with hand ram, and as soon as I saw that ball get in the infield, I started to regret that. But anyway, bottom of the 4th, still a 1-0 game, still very close, just late, and just popped it up right to Biggio, which is awesome. All right, so we got 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. We have a 1-2 count to Mr. Handram, throwing him that low changeup, and just he kind of smoked that one back at the Vida here, but he snagged it. He has good reaction time. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th, and we have Black Mamba. This guy's a creative player, was, I guess, a tribute to Kobe, and Kobe there gets a hit. So Kobe smokes one through the infield. He is now known as a dual sport athlete, I guess. Cargo's just so late on that fastball. I slide stepped on him, and then throwing that changeup, it's just brutal. Getting him to swing and miss. End of the 4th. We have 8 hits and 1 run, and he only has 5 hits, no runs. So we're up with Vida, and swung at it like it's a fastball, and that's 1 out in the 5th. That was kind of a sad at bat, but it's fine. So we have Craig Biggio. Now Craig Biggio's up 1 out in the top of the 5th against Alex Reyes, and man, just under it. If I was up a little bit more, got that perfect fly ball, that would have been gone. That would have been 2-0, but unfortunately, that didn't happen. So, yeah, 2 outs, a 1-2 count with Trout, and just, I mean, we're sitting on that, and we just missed it. That's just straight heat, and that's my fault, honestly. There's nothing that I could have, I did really just, except being late. But anyway, we get Anthony Rizzo. He has a 3-2 count, so he walks. He gets on. So it's a 2-1 count. I got to Torrey Hunter, and fortunately, I saw another fastball right down the middle. Fortunately, he lines out to Mickey Mantle in center field. So we have 1 out, guy on first, and we have Reyes up, who, you know, is not a very great hitter, so he just strikes out. Jimmy Rollins pokes one through the infield, through the shift. Actually, no, we didn't even have a shift on. What am I talking about? He just pokes one through the infield, and now we have Luis Gonzalez, 2-2, 2 outs, and just swings at an absolute dirty changeup. Vida's changeup is ridiculously good. So yeah. All right, so we have Mickey Mantle up, top of the 6th, and Alex Reyes pitching, and Mickey Mantle clutches up, good squared up, goes deep off a high and inside fastball. I reacted really well to, and that puts us 2-0. That's a big run right there. That makes solo shots not hurt too bad. Gary Sheffield very late jammed, almost got a little cheese hit right to the infield, but that was not meant to be. The first baseman goes and snags that. We have Reggie Jackson up, Reginald, and I mean, he just smokes this one. I'm thinking, man, this is gonna be the second home run of the game, and then it just kind of dies. Right fielder catches it, and yeah, that is 2 outs, I believe. Yeah, 2 outs, because yeah, okay. So we got Mr. Handram up, and just grounds out, and that ends the inning. That home run glitch is still there. I hate that. I should have paused, but I didn't. Anyway, so bottom of the 6th, no outs. We got Sandberg up. We saw some pretty good pitch, but man, Mr. Giambi over there snags that. So really, what I was thinking, and Mr. Giambi didn't snag that one. Hanram picks up a hit. I'm gonna have defensive substitutions on my bench from now on. So when we're talking first base, so late game, and they bring in a lefty or something to face Giambi, or we're facing a lefty starting pitcher, so like Hal Newhouser facing a Vida, or facing a, I don't know, one of the new prospect guys. Hard hit ball right there, but line out right to Biggio. But anyway, if facing a lefty, I'm going to put Arenado in it first, because Arenado is really solid defensively. And, you know, he's awesome, you know. Goal defense at first base is insane. But speaking of first base, Giambi pokes another one through the shift. Just laid on it. Horrible hit. Very late jammed. But, yeah, kind of makes him pay there. Mr. Ring smokes one to center and decided to send Giambi, and then I called him back, and I don't know how he was safe there, man. That big man, I do not know, but I am grateful. Yelich comes up, and Yelich hits one pretty well. Late, okay, but flies out to left. But anyway, what I was saying was, I'm going to have Bellinger on my bench so I can sub in for Reggie Jackson in right field. Bellinger is not nearly as good of a hitter, but if it's like 9th inning and I just need defense here, you know, I mean, that's what I got to do. Biggio gets a high fastball, grounds out, and I decide I'm going to bring in Mr. Chapman against Anthony Rizzo. We got a 1-2 count. Beautiful slider to get Mr. Rizzo to strike out. Now I got Torrey Hunter, and I'm going to, you know, miss with that fastball and walk him. So he brings in Jorge Posada to pinch hit. I throw that high fastball to freeze him at 102. 102. Woo. And we get, I wasn't even paying attention, but we get whoever that is to ground out to end the inning. And he brings in Roberto Osuna. Roberto Osuna scares me because he's just a freaking beast. Crazy movement on the slurve. But we got Mike Trout up to face him, and Mike Trout takes a ball, and I mean smokes it. Just a little bit early on that, just early on that pitch. But, you know, take a ball. And so we got a 1-1 count with Trout. And right here, man, that was like, it was real close. Could have smoked that down the line, maybe through third base, but that does not matter. Just got to go forward. Okay, so we have a 1-2 count. super glad I fouled that off. And now we take a change up here. So we got a 2-2 count, top of the eighth, 2-0 game. And Mike Trout gets a high fastball and does nothing except demolish it. It was a great hit. And Mike Trout has just been awesome this game. Mr. Mac like Lightning level 59, and I think he's had enough because we get a quit right here, which I understand, man. But Vida's tough. Vida had a great debut here. I'm really liking him as a pitcher. I don't know, man. He's just awesome. I'm higher ranked than that now. That was just kind of a lower time, lower rank. So a little mini pack opening as well. So get the wild card pack, which I don't know why I didn't open. Get James Paxton out of it. Whatever. It's a gold. It's a few thousand stubs. Here, I don't know why. I just picked the right-handed hitter too, just because why not? And now the high diamond pack. Who do I pick? I already have Kluber. Do I go Raleigh? No. I go Hal Newhouser. I feel like he'd be great in the rotation. But thank you guys for watching, and peace.